what's gonna be the podcast intro? Is it just gonna be a normal cringy?
I think it's just hey, what's up? Or I would almost argue we don't even bother and we just go right into it.
I feel like we should probably have something, just like a welcome. Hey guys, welcome to the Hut Hub podcast. Yeah, welcome to the Hut Hub podcast featuring Smug, featuring Smug and Angst.
Yeah, of renowned internet fame.
I'm Angst. I made a fucking League of Legends ghost video and haven't made anything since. And then Smug, famous Nate 150k.
Yeah, I hosted a Jeopardy video, and I'm in a couple others.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny. All right. So yeah, today I made you a PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm.
We've got. I went through and tried to remember a whole bunch of different supernatural and conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
That I'm going to ask you if they're real or not, and why do you think they're real or not?
Okay, so I've never looked into supernatural stuff. It's outside of ghost, like the religion, like everyone knows, like Bloody Mary, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know those. I get the feeling I'm going to be learning today. I'll be hearing about creatures I've never heard of before.
I mean, I can explain some of them. Some of them are kind of just a quick, simple, like, oh, here's this.
I think I'll figure it out. I think just by looking at them, I will be able to, reverse engineer their lore.
I mean, actually, I am interested if you could tell me the lore of some of these. But yeah, no, I kept going through it. And I mostly got a bunch of cryptids because that's what I remember most.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up not having enough, so I was just like, all right, well, I already said this, but I guess we can go into the different kinds of this. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one, I should probably be in the thing, huh? Yeah.
It tends to help.
Yeah. So the first one, Bigfoot. Is Bigfoot real or is he not?
I think he's got to be.
And why do you say that?
I mean, it's just like a gorilla, man. I think it's just someone who almost got to the end of the evolutionary chain and then just quit there.
I'm so hit or miss on Bigfoot. I find myself just not believing anyone's seen it, but I'm not doubting it could be out there. I just don't think it's not like the ocean, you know? We've explored so much of the land and we have drones everywhere and all that shit. So I'm just like, how could we not have a decent photo of actual Bigfoot?
But counter argument. Mm-hmm. If Bigfoot wasn't real, why would we have a sign for him?
The Bigfoot crossing sign.
Yeah. If he wasn't real, why would we need that?
Of a creature resembling Bigfoot, the sign has been posted for your safety. I didn't actually read that sign.
It's got to be real.
When I grabbed the photo.
You just saw it said Bigfoot crossing.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, hey, Bigfoot crossing. Yeah, let's go. All right.
Definitely real.
Definitely real? Okay. All right.
Definitely.
So the next one, ghosts. Are ghosts real?
Yes, but no. I think ghosts are real, but they're not like these where they're all evil and shit. I think it's more so just bored. They knocked over that glass, not to scare you, because they're like, I've got nothing better to do right now.
So,
I think they're chaotic neutral.
When you think of if you say you believe in ghosts, do you believe in afterlife ghost, or do you think it's because a big theory with ghosts also is that they're more of a residual energy, right? So it's kind of say something bad happens in a house that creates a bunch of negative energy, and then that energy manifests into a ghost that then...
No, I think it's a person.
Okay, so you think it is kind of like a spiritual thing.
Yeah, I think when grandma dies and you go home and you start beating it, she's there.
Watching. Waiting.
Yeah. She's really? Didn't even get in the shower first after my funeral?
Didn't even wait.
Right to this. This shit blows. Not even good taste.
She's judging your porn.
Yeah.
She's like, really?
Really stuck? That's the best we could come up with?
Stuck in washer? You couldn't get a little.
I didn't realize my grandson was so vanilla.
Didn't realize my grandson was a beta. Fuck.
I'm trying to raise a freak over here.
I don't know. I'm torn on ghosts too. I've not experienced anything, so I'm just kind of like, I would have to see it to actually believe it. I think people see something, obviously, but
Yeah, it's called nighttime.
it's called nighttime when your brain kind of fucky. Oh shit! I mean, you recently figured out that like, you kind of have fucking waking nightmare, like not waking nightmares, but sleep paralysis.
Yeah, but I mean, like that wasn't like I wake up and I see in the corner of my room there's like a person there. That's just like a.
Yeah, you just don't move.
I was like, yeah, I'm EB, but I'm up, but I can't move. But no, no ghost. No ghost showed up.
Yeah. All right. Mothman. Do you know much about Mothman?
He's in Magic.
He is in Magic. Well, kind of. The Fallout version of him is in Magic, but he is in Magic.
It's like close enough. He's in Magic.
Yeah.
There's like another card that's like a moth person.
I honestly can't think of one. I don't know Magic cards like you do. I don't have an encyclopedia.
I don't think Mothman's real. I think it's a Batman situation.
You think it's just a dude dressed up as a moth?
Yeah, and he's like fighting crime.
So there's a couple different theories about Mothman, but the biggest one being is he's like an omen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this one bridge in, I want to say it's like Philadelphia, where like there's a picture of Mothman flying towards it. And then not long after, the whole bridge fucking collapses and kills a whole bunch of people.
No, he was trying to stop the bad guy.
No, yeah, that's the thing is like a lot of people think he is a good guy because he's there trying to like warn people and stop them from doing something in order to like save them. Like he was.
Yeah.
There's a picture. I think it is actually this picture on the far right. This is supposed to be Mothman,
I see it.
but if you look at it as if it's going that direction, like to the right, it is just a bird carrying like a snake.
I think this is pretty clearly like a dude with a jetpack. He's going to fight the crazy clown who's going to blow up the bridge.
I think the claim about this photo is that it was taken before 9/11. I think I'm pretty sure that was this one.
What does that have to do with the bridge?
Well, this is different. He's just at a bunch of different like tragedy
Is this
sites.
what he looks like pre 9/11?
Yeah, the whole thing is like he shows up before like a huge tragedy and tries to warn people essentially.
But he knew what the president was planning.
Yes. Okay. Well, I did not put that in this conspiracy.
Well,
I hate
it's
government
not conspiracy.
conspiracies. Yeah, all right. I hate government truths.
Not a conspiracy. Yeah, you just don't like that he did that,
Yeah.
which is fair. But Mothman did try to stop him.
Yeah. There's also claims that he's an alien.
That would explain why he knows about the government so much. They're in there.
Speaking of aliens, do you think aliens are real? I just realized I have two of the
I'm
same
sure there's-
photo on here. My dumbass.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure there's some life out there. I doubt they happen to be tiny bug-eyed creatures on Mars, but
Well,
I'm sure there's someone out there.
there is theories of like 12 different alien species.
I'd make it 13.
There might be more. I'm gonna be honest. Aliens is such a rabbit hole to go down. I personally like. There has to be life out there, right? The universe
Yeah.
is fucking massive. There's no way there's not. Have they ever visited us? No, I don't. Fucking,
No.
There's no way.
They're not visiting us. They're not in like flying saucers. They're not. They didn't build the pyramids.
They didn't know, even though everyone fucking believes they did. They didn't build the pyramids.
They did build the Eiffel Tower though. That one's real.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about this might have been a while ago, but I guess they kind of like found out how the Sphinx was made.
Yeah, I was there.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so like basically they like this artist saw kind of like a mountain structure that kind of looked like the body of the Sphinx, like it had stuff that came out like the paws and stuff, and he sculpted around that and then added on like cinder blocks to it.
Okay, so he just found something that already kind of looked like it and worked off that.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's actually kind of interesting to think about. Damn.
I mean, I think that makes sense.
I think it's not just all bricks. It is like they used a mountain structure that was close to it and then built it on top of it.
I remember seeing that like sculptors a long time ago would do that. They would try and find blocks that would already kind of resemble a shape they wanted, and they would work off that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Smarter,
Yeah.
not harder.
I disagree, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I prefer to work harder.
yeah, you're a hard worker. You're
It's about the grind set,
you're on that it's
about the
every day,
mental.
bro grind.
I wouldn't say that now.
All right. Okay.
Just because I own a couple of Lunchables doesn't mean
Wait, do you actually?
no.
Okay, good. Good. I might have had to have some words.
I have yet to find one. If I see one, I'll probably get one. I'll see how it is.
Bro,
But they just like aren't anywhere in my area.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one in stores. Are they sold in stores?
Maybe not anymore because of the mold.
Wait, what?
Mm. You don't know about the mold?
There's mold in Lunchleys?
A lot. Yeah, a lot of people have had lunch leaves, and like the cheese is like super moldy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. I forget the YouTuber's name. Do you know the big YouTuber lady who like hates Mr. Beast?
It doesn't ring a bell, no.
Rosanna Pansino.
No idea who that is.
Well, she was in a Mr. Beast video, and he like scammed her out of the win and set up the whole video
Oh,
scripted.
no, yeah. Yeah. I remember hearing about this. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. Well, pretty much she decided to review Lunchly because again she hates Mr. Beast and wants to take him down. And in her opening, she found actual mold in the thing, and a lot of people have also been finding that.
I mean, just looking at like the nutrition facts of it, I don't know if I would want to give that to my kid.
I'd give my kid a few.
Yeah, you're just like that.
I think he'd be fine.
I mean, your kid probably. Shit,
My kid would be fine. Your kid would die.
my kid would have way more issues than Lunchley could ever cause.
My kid would want more. He's like, Father, I'm too powerful.
I
I need to be weakened.
My hunger is not sated.
Father, I need more feastables.
Okay, what was after aliens? Oh,
I was about to say, yeah, what's the next one?
have you heard the Hollow Earth theory?
I mean, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
I forget
so
that is in that movie.
you forget it's in there. Your bottom left screenshot is from the movie.
Smug, I've never seen the movie.
Well, your bottom left screenshot is from the movie.
Yeah, I just grabbed a bunch of images to try to kind of convey it.
You haven't seen? That's a good movie. Why haven't you seen the movie?
I've heard it's pretty good. I just don't watch movies.
You should watch it. It's big monster fight.
I know. Same with Pacific Rim. I haven't watched Pacific Rim, and I heard it's a good monster fight movie. Not a good movie.
I haven't seen that one either.
Um,
I know it's really good. Shame they never made a sequel though.
yeah. Unfortunate.
They should get on that.
Yeah, I think like Pacific Rim 2, it just has such a ring to it.
I think the people would love it. I mean, it's fighting monsters. How could you go wrong?
Yeah, no, for sure. Do you know much about the Hollow Earth theory?
That's like where the dinosaurs went or something, right?
It's where dinosaurs are essentially like in the center of the earth. I mean, you can see in that upper left photo where it kind of has like two holes at the north and south pole to get into the earth, where the core acts as a sun for the inverted land that you are on. And there's a whole bunch of theories of like Nazis have gone down there. That's where they live right now because it is very well known that Hitler was a big occult fanatic and loved looking for shit like that. But yeah, it's theories on where the reptilians came from. Dinosaurs are down there. A bunch of extinct like exotic life is down there. It's basically a paradise, but because we're on the surface and we don't go there, like we just don't know.
Can we film episode 2 there?
Yeah, sure.
We go there for episode 2.
I think
person.
we could fly to the North Pole and dive in.
I mean, I'll swim there. I don't want to spend that kind of money, but I'll
Okay,
meet you
all
there.
right. Yeah. I'll fly. I got the big bucks.
I don't feel like dropping all that cash.
I mean, you'll make more cash by getting all the exotic things down there.
Yeah, but for a while there, I'd be at a net loss. I don't want to.
Mm,
I don't want to do that. I only want to make money. I don't want to spend money. Number needs to go
sometimes
up.
you have to spend money to make money.
No,
Oh.
that's a lie.
Oh, okay. So do you believe in Hollow Earth?
Tempting. I'd say it's a coin toss. I'd say we find out that's there. I would just shrug and be like, "Yeah, I figured."
I think that's kind of where I'm at, where it's like, sure. Like if I found out, it wouldn't be world breaking.
Why not?
You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't, my mind wouldn't be blown if it was just like, yeah,
I mean, I always knew the government has been hiding things from me.
man,
So,
I should have put on, because I chose this
but it
instead
wasn't.
of flat Earth.
Should have done both.
You can't.
I mean, we can talk flat Earth real quick. Do you think the Earth's flat?
No.
I think the moon is flat.
So there's a theory though, because there always is. They have to up the ante and make it more interesting, that with the flat Earth, there are now ice walls that stop us from going to the end and getting outside.
Yeah, the pirate method.
And beyond those ice walls are other lands that are just, it's so fucking stupid.
No, I think the Earth is round, moon flat.
I think I like that.
That's my theory.
Yeah, moon projection.
I mean, I can look up, I can see the moon. It's
It's just a
clearly
coin. It's just a
not
coin.
round.
Like when I look up
Yeah.
and I hold the coin up to it, it looks the exact same.
So yeah, moon definitely flat.
Earth round,
Same as the sun. I do like to stare at the sun and check. Definitely flat.
definitely. Dude, did you ever have those? Did you ever have sun staring contests?
Contest? No, but I have stared at the sun.
Okay. Back in elementary school, that was kind of a thing. Who can stare at the sun longest? And I know a lot of people who had to get glasses later on.
Could be for anything though.
Couldn't tell you why. Yeah, I don't know why. They just kind of like randomly were like, you know what? I think I need glasses.
I don't see the correlation.
Yeah.
I think if you stare at the sun long enough, you get superpowers.
We need someone to test that. That's a theory.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Which one of us
Episode
gets
3 will stare at the sun.
superpowers staring at the sun?
Yep. Episode 2, we go to Hollow Earth. Episode 3, we get superpowers.
Ooh, the Bermuda Triangle.
I forget about this one.
It's not a very common one. It's kind of fallen out of like popular culture.
Anytime I think Bermuda Triangle, I only think of the Scooby-Doo movie.
Which one?
They're like on a cruise, and like a ghost pirate ship comes up, and they like hypnotize all the passengers. And the whole point is like they later reveal that I think like the Bermuda Triangle is real. Like yeah, it actually has weird magic powers. Like there's a giant golden meteor in it, and that's what the criminal wants.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
This one is pretty terrible. It's
Okay.
not good. But I just recall, because it's like, he knows it's there, but no one believes him or something. No, it's that he needs a guy on the ship who can read the map. But he can't just ask the guy, so he has to buy a ghost pirate ship and get a ghost crew and learn how to mind control people. And it's like, bro, you could probably just ask this guy to read the map for you.
Okay, real quick. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo movie?
The live action sequel.
Wait, is that... Oh, fuck, which one was
Where
that?
the monsters become real.
Okay, is that the sequel? I thought that was the first one.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, the first one is when they're on the
Monsters
island.
Unleashed. Yep.
Yeah, don't doubt me. Ever.
Dude, the live action ones were actually really good.
They're so
I
good.
enjoyed them so much as a kid. I think I recently went back and watched the like Trouble on Spooky Island or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And other than the Scrappy Doo parts, it was so good. I think live action Scrappy Doo is a lot more annoying than normal Scrappy Doo.
I remember watching the first one, and that's when I found out I was Velma pilled.
Dude, Velma's so attractive in the live action.
It is such I don't remember the actress's name, but she's so attractive in that movie. It's not normal.
I
It's
believe.
inhuman. And then bro, I don't think there's a better person who could ever play Shaggy in real life.
Oh, fucking Matthew Lillard. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I have yet to see a movie with Matthew Lillard in it and been disappointed that he's been in it.
Because wasn't he the VA first?
I don't think so.
Or maybe he was after the fact.
I think
remember
he
did
eventually
end up
did
doing
take
some.
over. Yeah.
Because when they made that animated one a while ago, people were really pissed that he wasn't voicing Shaggy.
No, I think it is. I think he's only played as the live action one.
That's crazy. I mean, so good at it. He has the voice.
He did. It looks like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. He was,
Okay.
which is not as good as What's New Scooby-Doo, but it was still fun to watch.
I mean, that's the one that had like actual lore, right? Yeah, it is.
Mystery Incorporated, yeah, it kind of went back and was kind of the origin story.
And it explains that there's like weird voodoo magic with Satan or something that causes 5 teens to always gang up, or 4 teens and a dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some weird universal ritual.
Yeah, like it's just there will always be.
Yeah, a Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
God, I love Scooby-Doo, man.
What a show.
Anyway, back to the Bermuda Triangle.
The Scooby-Doo pipeline.
So there's one big like thing around the Bermuda Triangle, and I think it was called Flight 19, where
I think I have heard of this.
yeah, it's where a bunch of like military pilots were out flying and then they just randomly went missing. But there was also a lot of weird things about the captain of the flight not listening to directions and like not taking suggestions and just kind of being like, we gotta go this way. All right, we're running out of fuel. All right, okay, we'll go back this way. And then they just kind of disappear. But
I would imagine it's because they ran out of gas.
yeah, but also in the ocean, it's kind of hard to find anything.
It does get kind of tough.
I think, God, I could be misremembering, but I feel like I also heard that they did find one of the planes from it. But I think that's misremembering.
I mean, they found Amelia Earhart a while ago. I don't know if you ever saw that. It's like no one ever really popped off about it, but they figured it out.
Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a skeleton they found.
Yeah.
The one that was eaten by the
kinda
coconut crabs.
Yeah, she crashed on an island, like crawled out and passed out, and they got eaten by crabs.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. My biggest issue with the entire Bermuda Triangle thing is if you look up the different cases and what's reported for the Bermuda Triangle, the boundary of it just kind of goes all over the place. Like sometimes it goes way past Bermuda and goes more towards like the UK. Sometimes it goes like in further from Puerto Rico. Like it's not a set boundary, as well as a lot of the times people just lie about stuff that went missing there.
The Bermuda Triangle might just be the friends they made along the way.
I think it wasn't about the journey to it, but the friends you make while in it.
Oh, I thought you'd be like, but the destination, but that works too.
I was going to, and then I was like, well, I mean, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, this also goes into Hollow Earth. This goes into aliens. Like, this is just kind of like, I don't know. It's a theory. I'm not a fan.
I do like your bottom left picture. Because they aren't crashed, they're crashing.
Yeah.
They're like diving into it.
Yeah, they're going to explore the center of the Earth.
Hey guys, let's check this out real quick.
Hey.
Quick pick stop.
Whoa, what's this?
The plane is thirsty.
All right, next we've got the Jersey Devil.
I've never heard of this in my life.
So it's a oh god, the origin of this story, like why it's a cryptid and everything, is in Leeds, New Jersey. There was a woman who was having a 13th child, and it was causing her so much pain, and she just hated everybody that she was like, let this one be a demon. And then it became a demon.
And a goat?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be kind of like the devil incarnate.
See.
But then, well, first of all, tell me, do you think the Jersey Devil is real?
I've heard of birth defects.
Yeah. So
This might be like a version of ADHD that the kid has.
yeah,
This might just be like OCD, undiagnosed.
undiagnosed, looks like a goat. I really love this picture. It is just a goat with bat wings. So my favorite part about the Jersey Devil is the biggest and first origin you find about the Jersey Devil is in Benjamin Franklin's like Poor Richard's Almanac, where he's shit talking a writer from Leeds, New Jersey. And he calls him the Jersey Devil.
I respect Ben Franklin.
Dude,
He's so real for that.
I don't know if you know much about him, but he was just the biggest troll.
Oh, I'm very familiar with Ben Franklin. He
Yeah.
did some hilarious things.
He really liked just giving people a hard time and just making shit up. And also fucking.
Yeah, what did he... Didn't he have a sex cult?
Yeah. I
Or he
think
was,
a
like,
lot
in
of
one or
people.
something?
I think he was in one. But yeah. So that's the Jersey Devil. Biggest origin from just Ben Franklin making fun of some poor dude.
I mean, I think if you did something to piss off Ben Franklin, you deserve it.
Atlantis.
1,000,000% real.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in like Florida.
That would be a new theory, yeah.
No, Georgia.
Georgia. Wait, isn't are you a big Futurama? Did you watch a lot of Futurama?
I watched it once, yeah. I
There
don't remember much.
there was an episode about Atlanta, Georgia that was under the ocean, and it was supposed to be the lost city of Atlanta.
Yeah, there we go.
So obviously Atlantis believed to be a big, metropolitan superpopulation, whatever. There's a couple of different theories on where it's at. I think the most recent one is that it's in the center of Africa, like in the center of the Sahara.
Okay. Like under the ground.
No, like that is just where the remnants would be.
Oh,
It is no
okay.
longer underwater. It is just in the center of Africa.
According to this theory, at least.
Yes. So there's one where it's right off the coast because, like, you see this in Ireland. There's this big flat area. What the fuck is it? Even though there's a flat area all around fucking Ireland.
It's called the Earth,
Yeah,
bro.
it's called, yeah. But because it is believed that Atlantis had a structure very similar to this is the spot in Africa in the Sahara Desert.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, well, it looks very similar. It must be it.
Is that all they're working on? Is that all they got?
Yeah.
Not like we haven't gone and found like a statue or like a building.
No, because
Oh,
it's so old, it's just been completely torn down.
yeah, but we
Nope.
find like
Nope.
preserved
Nope.
Roman.
Nope. That's the government.
underground all
That's
the
the
time.
government. You're believing
Oh,
the
they're
government.
planting fake
Mhm.
Roman archaeology.
Yep. It's not real.
I see. Okay. I didn't respect your game like that. That's on me.
Yeah, Atlantis is probably one of the ones that when I learned about it, I hated anyone who believed it.
In a way, I only respect Atlantis believers if it's underwater. So I think that's
If it's
cool.
this new Sahara idea, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I think that's dumb as hell. I think if it's underwater, 'cause, like, I don't believe, but I'm like, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And also, like, sure, it's a possibility. Fuck, we've explored what, 20% of our ocean?
I'm pretty sure Atlantis is in one of the new Godzilla movies that you have not seen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And it turns out they used to like worship Godzilla, and they have like a Godzilla hospital.
Is that
thing.
why he goes underwater? Does he go back to his home?
Well, when he gets injured, he like goes there and is dying, and so they have to like turn on the old radiation machine or whatever that they built for Godzilla. And so I think to do it, they set off a nuke
Oh, oh,
to start it up.
yeah, the classic nuclear explosion jumpstart. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do that whenever my car battery dies.
I like to do it with my phone. It's on too low a battery.
Yeah, because it's an instant charge. Like waiting for it to charge sucks.
I mean, yeah, it's like easy 100%. I saw this this is completely unrelated,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
on the nuke thing.
Go for
I
it.
saw that apparently that they move nukes from like base to base several times a week in like trucks. I did not know that.
Yeah, to kind of make it sure that they're not in one spot and getting found out.
Well, it's so they can like work on the plutonium cores because they expire kind of quick. And you also just want constant maintenance on your nuclear bombs.
But couldn't you just have them in one spot and have people fly out? Like, why do you have to move the nuke?
Bring that up with the government. But it was just a video, and they just like put one in the back of an 18-wheeler and just drive it on the highway.
Bro, God, that stresses me out.
Yeah, It's like an unmarked 18-wheeler, and then it's only followed by a couple of random cars that are all like super decked out, but you can't tell. And they just bring it from one place to another.
What if they get in an accident?
Well, so that's the thing. Is like the truck itself has like 15 contingency plans in it. And there's also rumors that it has a like machine gun in it that will kill anyone that opens it.
Okay, that sounds really dumb.
Yeah, I'm like, are we sure?
Yeah, that's a pretty wild rumor to have. What's powering the machine gun?
I don't know, plug it in, battery.
The nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it fires nuclear powered bullets.
Damn. All right. After Atlantis, we have the Skinwalkers. This is where I started running out of ideas. Do you know about Skinwalkers?
I'm familiar. Mm-hmm. I do like the dude, like the AI generated wolf mask. I think that one's pretty good.
No. Oh, God. I looked up Skinwalker. Do you remember this picture?
No.
In the bottom right? So, back in the day, there was this creepypasta called The Rake. And this...
That's the name we came up with?
Yep. This was the picture that was all over, like, rake spotted in woods from trail camera. And now that it's been entirely, like, proven that that picture is fake, they now are just claiming this is, like, everything. Skinwalker ghost. I think they claimed it was a Wendigo at one point. Like,
just anything they can.
Just whatever, because, like, it's a creepy photo.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, man. Like, just because it's not real doesn't mean you need to throw it on everything else.
I like your bottom left one. Because they have headlights.
Yeah. You know, they gotta see where they're going.
And also, only the middle one is, like, symmetrical.
He's very symmetrical. I think
the one on the left has one huge eye and one really tiny eye, and like his left side of his left arm is so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one on the right, his like right eye is so clearly above the other one and smaller.
Yeah.
They're like inbred. They're like weird and fucked up.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that is a theory about skinwalkers.
Oh, see, there we go. I am calling out the lore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also think your top left one is really funny.
Yeah.
It's like almost a gorilla.
Yeah, it's like someone decided to wear a gorilla mask backwards and then crab walk.
Yeah.
The only like real stuff I know about skinwalkers is there's not a lot of lore around them. I mean, there is. I guess I shouldn't say there isn't a lot. There is a lot, but it's mostly like cautionary tales.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of don't do this or that, or you turn into Skinwalker.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, don't disgrace the dead, don't have sex with your family members, don't have sex with dead people, don't have sex with your dead family members, don't kill your family members.
We had to try so hard back in the day to make people stop having sex with things that they shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had to work so hard at that. It's insane how much effort we had to put in that. We can't just say, no, don't do it. We have to give, like, these terrifying reasons.
Well, fuck, did you ever hear the don't masturbate or else you'll grow hair on your palms and then
yeah,
everyone knows you masturbate?
Don't masturbate or you'll turn into an alien. That's mine.
Shit, that's a new one.
Don't masturbate or you turn into the lost city of Atlantis.
The entire city. Your fucking
it's not fun.
Nipple turns into like one of the statues. You're like, oh god, it's starting.
Oh, my left testicle has turned into a library. It's over.
So do you believe in skinwalkers?
No.
There are a lot of really fun, spooky stories regarding them. Because it's a lot of like a wild dog coming up to a door and then standing up on two legs and like trying to get the door open with its paws.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, the Skinwalker could just have hands and just open the door then.
Yeah, but
I don't know why they're still playing
it's in
bit.
incognito mode. It hasn't turned it off yet.
I don't know. Did he get dared?
Yeah.
Is it like a challenge? All right, you can go and kill those people, but you can't transform.
The thing is they aren't necessarily trying to kill people. The whole idea is that they feed off of fear.
I think they're trying to, like, get more freaks.
trying to find more people that'll have sex.
Yeah, they like knock on the door like, "Hey, you got a sister?
Hey, yes. Hey, you got a dead body near
Hey, hear
you?
me out though. You want superpowers? There's that graveyard down the street, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen like Martian Manhunter? You ever wished you could do that?
As he's just a dog, just a
Yeah.
coyote standing on two legs, arms crossed.
I've got 5 easy steps for you here on how to get a superpower. Step 1, grab a shovel.
Step 2, forget your pants.
Close your eyes.
Oh,
Step 3, bring some hand warmers.
And it gets chilly.
It's gonna be a little chilly in there, so you're gonna wanna stay toasty. Alright, what do we got next?
Tall whites. So the tall whites is
Yeah,
one of the big 12 of aliens.
I think I've met some tall whites before.
They are. I think we both are tall whites.
Yeah, I think I've run into this time or two.
I hate that they're named tall whites because whenever you bring it up, it's just immediately racist.
Yeah.
These are, I believe, the good guys. So there's tall whites and Nordics. One of them is good, one of them is bad. I believe the Nordics are bad. These are supposedly the people who are in charge of the Greys, which are like the usual alien head, like.
Oh, they're like a bureaucracy. They have,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
roles. Okay.
So these guys are the ones in charge, and they are trying to help us save humanity,
From
ourselves,
okay, I
because we're
see.
destroying ourselves.
I feel like they could just show up and make it a lot easier than the
No,
whole.
they choose.
Also, the one in the bottom right, that's just a person on a mountain.
So the reason I included that is because when I was looking for pictures, this thing came up and it was like hikers photograph 10-foot tall human or aliens on mountainside. And I'm like, how do you know? It just looks like a
That's just a
man.
guy.
It's just a dude. Like, how do you know he's 10 feet tall?
And your bottom middle is pretty interesting. We have apparently a magic feature on our belt. That's a flashlight.
Yep, it's tall whites. He's trying to save him. He just got the save.
I think that's just how they keep their flashlights, so they can have their hands free.
Yeah, I
Like
wish
a
I had
Batman
belt.
utility belt.
The tall whiterang.
Yeah. I don't think you can call it that.
I don't think so either.
I think if they show up, we need to sit them down and we need to give them a talk.
Yeah, we need to really talk about being a tall white.
Guys, we understand that we love the mission. We love that you just want to help out. The name, though.
Yeah, we gotta fix the name.
We got to work on that. Name's a no-go.
Yeah, so real or not real?
I'm going to say real, because I want to meet that bottom left one.
I want to meet the middle right. Honestly, even just the top right, that just looks like a fucking old 70s like band.
Yeah, you could just tell me that's like a weird Kiss cover band. I'd be like, yeah, why not?
Blue Man Group cover band. I think next I go into like specific ghosts. Yeah, so poltergeists.
I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got for it. I just said it's the bottom left.
Okay, so most of these photos are from probably the most like prominent poltergeist haunting ever, called the Enfield Poltergeist. That photo in the bottom left is her levitating from the ghost. Not
pretty
jumping
sure-
from bed to bed, not jumping, levitating.
So, there's this book I read.
Okay.
They're like 5 monkeys, right?
Uh-huh.
And the one thing they weren't supposed to do is jump on the bed.
Yeah.
They do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
And then they keep falling off and they keep hitting their head, and the doctor has to come and like check on them. And I think that's what we're witnessing here. Someone did not read that book. They didn't get the memo. Yeah, I think she just someone needs to sit her down and read her that quick book.
Yeah, the funniest part about that is they maintained throughout their entire lives, because there was like 3 girls or 2 girls that were like the biggest part of it, and that it was happening too. And they claimed clear up until their deathbeds, like they just never said it was fake. The only thing they did say was that they did play pranks every now and then.
That's crazy.
But they maintained that it was 100% real, other than the 1% where they were like, yeah, no, we're just gonna fake this so that these investigators stay around because we like them.
If we live in an actual haunted house, but you're also fucking with me half the time, that's so not cool.
No, that's really fucked. Well, they would
That's
do
so
it
fucked up.
because, like, it would happen every now, like, they would go through lulls of paranormal activity, right? They
Uh-huh.
wouldn't, there would be like a couple months where nothing would happen. So, in order
You
to
go take
keep,
some time off,
yeah,
part
and
time.
there, like, the girls really looked up to this one investigator, kind of saw him as a father figure. They would fake a paranormal event just so that he would stay around longer because they did not have a father.
I mean, I think if you admit to that at all, you're just discredited.
Yeah, that's kind
You
of.
can't be like, "Oh, we faked it, but only sometimes, I promise."
They even had a magician come in
Oh my-
for
Yeah, he's gonna handle the problem.
for the sole purpose of having him kind of like try to recreate what happened and be like,
Oh, see if like a human could do it.
yeah, just through simple sleight of hand, this can be done. So like, they would be talking and walking, and he would just be like flinging a bunch of stuff without them noticing him. And he'd be like, yeah, no, that's entirely possible that this would just happen and you weren't looking at the right time.
Just made you look over there. I pulled this coin out of your ear. Classic ghost move.
Yeah. My biggest issue with poltergeist is the biggest belief with them is that they happen right around a time a girl hits puberty. And so to me, it just kind of feels like the girl is emotional and hormonal and just no, people don't know how to deal with it. So they just explain it away as like a ghost.
My problem is that they keep only pulling quarters, and in this day and age, that's just not enough. I want them to start pulling dollars.
A whole ass dollar.
I'm looking for fives. I'm looking for tens. Maybe a 20 if I've been good that day. Like, quarter ain't enough anymore.
What are you talking about?
Well, you said the magician was.
Yeah,
taking
okay,
stuff.
okay.
The quarter
That's
out.
where I thought we were going, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I hate when the ghost. Sometimes he like takes a rag out of his sleeve, but it keeps going. I'm like, bro, you're making a mess.
Yeah, I don't have room for all these rags. I hope you're taking these with you.
Bro, we're gonna have to like roll this back up. This is like a mess you're making here. Sometimes they ask me to get in the box. I'm like, bro, I don't want to get in the box. Bro, I understand the sword bit. We don't need to go through this again. We did this yesterday.
I like how now poltergeists in your mind are just dead magicians.
Yeah, they're just really annoying magicians.
Ouija board.
I've seen movies, yeah. I'm familiar.
Yeah. Do you think they're real? Do you think they open
Only
up?
Jumanji.
Jumanji's not a Ouija board.
Is it? You look me in the eyes and you tell me it's not
Dude,
effectively a Ouija
I
board.
hate that now that you say it. Like, it kind of is just a Ouija board.
Yeah. It's just a
It's a portal
more
to
detailed
another
Ouija
world.
board. Yeah. It has evil magic powers. It tries to kill you. It sounds pretty Ouija board.
Dude.
Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest explanation for Ouija boards and why they're not real is the idiomotor effect, where, like, you make slight adjustments without really knowing it subconsciously. It's like when you have your hand on the planchette, you could be like, well, what's my mother's name? And then because you know your mother's name and you're thinking about it, your like brain is subconsciously making your hands go over to the letters. Or your friend is just fucking with you.
Yeah, I think more often than not it's going to be that.
I agree.
Do you ever see the movie Zathura?
Oh my
A
God.
space adventure?
Yeah, Zathura, where they would like in their house in space and there was this creepy ass robot trying to kill them.
Yeah. And it's like the one kid's like 7, the other kid's like 10, and then there's like the random adult who shows up.
I remember this. I don't
Bro.
remember anything about it.
Ouija board.
Was it a Ouija board?
Basically.
Oh no, it was
was
another board. It was a board game.
Yeah, it's a Jumanji ripoff, but instead of like animals and stuff, it's space and aliens.
Yeah, that's right, because they found the astronaut in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the sister doesn't believe them, and she like opens the
Mhm.
door and gets frozen.
God, that movie sucked.
Hard disagree. I remember watching this movie and I was like, this is peak.
As a kid, I thought it was sick, but like looking back at it, I'm pretty sure it sucked.
No, hard disagree. I don't think we've made a movie this good since
I don't know, man. You and I just watched the Dragon Ball
maybe,
movies.
maybe Avengers Civil War.
I've not seen it.
Outside of that, nothing.
I've stopped watching Avengers like early on.
Well, then the best movie you've ever seen, factually, is Zathura.
God, it's been so long. We should watch that again.
Watch it. You say watch it again as if we've watched it before, but I am down to see the movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we both have watched it before.
Yeah, but the way you said
No,
it
I
makes
know that
watch.
we should get together and watch it again, like we have done it before.
Yeah, like what we do every Saturday, we get together and we watch Zathura.
Yeah, every Saturday we get together, we watch Sathura, and then we go on the podcast the next day.
Yeah, we just can't get enough of it. It's great every time. Doesn't get old.
Reptilians.
I mean, I've seen the dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that one?
I don't think I do.
Oh, that's a government conspiracy theory where they hid reptilian language on the dollar bill.
I gotta look this up. Hang on.
Oh, this one's pretty peak.
Reptilian language on the dollar bill.
Yeah. There's a ton of conspiracy theories around just like the dollar bill.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories around currency in general.
Well, I'm talking like the art and everything, like Illuminati and all that stuff. They're like, oh my god. It's so funny.
If you fold a dollar bill the right way and place it side by side, it reveals a reptilian face with sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
I really appreciate them saying that if you fold it just the right way and grab like 4 of them, you can make this picture that kind of looks like a reptile.
Dude, oh my god, it's the whole thing. Do you remember when there was like a big influx of like, if you fold the 1, the 5, the 10, and the 20 in just the right way, it shows the Twin Towers collapsing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, it's a very convoluted way to fold it. I don't think they were thinking about that when they made the dollar bill.
For what reason?
Yeah, like why? Memorial.
Like, you know what? We're gonna do this, but let's make like a fun Easter egg about it.
Yeah. You have to fold it like completely convoluted that no one would ever think of. I guess that's not true. Someone thought of it. But yeah, so reptilians, aggressive alien, not alien race that either are from outer space or from the center of the earth.
I'll believe in them if you can get one on the pod.
I will contact Mark Zuckerberg right now.
I was thinking Mark Rober. I don't know why.
I mean, okay, hang on. If we could get Mark Rober on the podcast, that would be...
But I want him to be a reptile man when he comes on.
Yeah. We'll have to be like, so... I mean,
what's up with you and like the lamp and that rock? And like, well, sometimes you just want to lay on the rock for a couple hours and bask under the lamp,
Mm-hmm. It really heats you up, It gets cold. So you gotta just have to have your heat lamp.
Like, well, what's with like the open window and like all the flies? Well, sometimes I like to if my employees get a little hungry, I let them catch something out of the air.
I like the idea that he was like, no. Well, because I'm vegan, so like, flies are how I get my protein.
Yeah.
But I saw you eat a live rat earlier. Whoa!
I saw your tongue launch 5 feet to the wall.
Wait, no, it's a frog. Frogs are amphibians, not reptiles.
No, he just does this too.
Oh, he just also has, I guess, chameleons.
Yeah, he's an engineer. He makes it happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a robot tongue.
So, all right, so reptilians to be determined.
Yeah, if we can get him on the pod.
Yeah. if someone wants to come on the pod who's a reptilian, yeah. The Wendigo. Kind of.
I've seen like Grimm from Ruby.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, wait.
After I said it, I also thought about it more. I'm like, wait, that is just
Yeah, there's a lot of like, I guess it's just like the skull on a body, right?
Oh, I mean, there's one that looks just like that. They
Yeah.
have like a whole arc where they fight just an actual like Wendigo creature.
Hang on. Wendigo, Grim, Ruby. I gotta look
I
this
don't
up.
remember that much about Ruby, but I feel like I saw that bottom left design band for band. Like I've seen him exactly.
Yeah. So the whole theory around the Wendigo, again, it feels like a Native American, like cautionary tale of don't eat people,
Over my dead body.
because the spirit of the Wendigo is basically a cannibal. It eats people. It really isn't like this deer person that you see a lot. That's not
Hmm.
big on the imagery. It's kind of just like a gaunt, like skinny person.
Yeah.
Like the one right here. That's more
Yeah.
so how they believe the Wendigo to look rather than all of these other images. But I really liked this one.
I think we should put a Wendigo on like Jurassic Park and see how it handles.
I would honestly love to see Jurassic Park, but also with cryptids.
I just want to see a Wendigo who's used to being top dog try and handle like a T-Rex.
I mean, you have a lot of faith in this T Rex.
Do you not?
No.
Clueless.
Bro, T Rexes are not as good as people once thought.
Hard disagree.
They are short and
I'm
run
their top
stupid.
guy.
You're Team T Rex.
Yeah, I'm T-Rex's top guy.
Okay,
They need something done, they call me.
you're Team T Rex. I'll be Team Cryptid. We'll start our own Twilight
I think
teams.
if you put a T-Rex in Atlantis, I think it thrives.
Oh my god, we need to make merch that's Team T Rex and Team Cryptid.
It'll be like a Jurassic Park 2 or whatever when like the T-Rex gets loose like
Uh-huh.
in the city. It'll
Uh-huh.
just be Atlantis and fish.
Yeah. He's stomping around with a fucking scuba tank. He's just
He
biting
like
the
takes the
tanks.
thing out of his mouth to roar and then puts it back in.
How does he take it out of his mouth? He got tiny arms.
You can like balance it on a knee.
Balance it on a knee.
And he'll like put it there, roar, put it back in. We'll be fine. He's got this.
Okay.
Again, I'm the top guy. I believe
You
in
are,
him.
yeah. You'll figure it out. I mean, you're an engineer.
I'll make it happen. I'll put a scuba tank on that T-Rex.
Okay,
I'll teach him how to use it.
and I'll
Yeah, good luck coaching your Wendigo.
yeah, I might have to pick a different cryptid. I don't know if Wendigo's gonna be all that great.
I don't think you stand a chance. All right, what else do we have?
That's it. That's all I had. I couldn't find any
That's
more.
all we got.
Like there's so many more, but a lot of them are kind of like the tall whites, where there's 12 different alien species, and I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to go into all of these. It kind of is boring and not fun.
You know, at no point during setup did we establish how long we were going to go for.
I mean, I thought we were just an hour. An hour's good.
Oh,
We're
that's fair. I thought about that right now, and I was like, oh.
yeah. What are we gonna do? Go for like 6 hours
I think every episode, yeah, about 7, 8 hours.
every episode?
No breaks, no pausing.
Just a full on fucking 24-hour podcast.
Yeah, it eats up our entire Sunday.
Jesus Christ. We can't eat. We can't sleep. We just have to do a 12-hour podcast.
No, you can eat and sleep, but you can't hit the stop record button.
Oh. And there always
If
has
we
to be
need to-
one person talking.
No, we can just have a 30-minute power nap, and it'll just be dead silent, snoring before the alarms go off, and we sit back up.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. Get ready for your power nap. We're going to power nap for 30 minutes. We'll be back. Don't change that dial.
I'm just imagining you're listening to it like at work, and you're in the 30-minute silent segment, and you're just not skipping forward.
You're just like, huh. Oh, I guess I have silence for 30 minutes.
I was like, I gotta soak this part in. I don't want to miss something.
What if they talk in their sleep?
Yeah, what if they say something really cool in their sleep? Let's find out. And then we wake up to like, well, they didn't, but next episode they might.
Yeah, so we gotta continue to stay in. That's it. I think we're at just under an hour, so I think we're good to call it here.
Been an hour already?
We have been here for an hour. I don't know why I
would you look
said
at
it
that?
like that.
You're still talking like that.
I'm still
you can't-
talking like it's a radio broadcast.
Yeah, you can't be critiquing what you're doing while still doing it.
Yeah, you're right.
This is gonna look like we're a cryptid podcast.
I know.
And it's not.
Until the next one. Yeah, so next week.
I should have probably put that in the intro.
This is not a cryptid podcast.
Yeah. Well, too late now.
Yeah.
That'll be the title, not a cryptid podcast.
I guess to be fair, we didn't really even talk about what the podcast is gonna be.
Yeah, we didn't even do an intro. We just kind of hopped into. We talked about what we should do for an intro, and then we just went to the PowerPoint.
We did a pretty cold intro. I would say talking
We
about
do the intro now.
Oh yeah,
We do our intro as our outro.
Yeah, welcome to the Hub podcast, where we talk about things that interest us, and you have the privilege of listening and watching.
I wouldn't give them watching. I think this is an audio only.
I mean,
not necessarily audio
there has
only.
to be some form of visual.
Yeah, but they're only to be audio listeners.
Oh, okay. They're not allowed to actually watch the video.
No, they just like can't. Our target audience is like people at work. That's what we're aiming for.
Our target audience is us.
Yeah, we're aiming to be like second monitor material.
Honestly, I think I've been aiming for that my entire life.
That was the goal of 10 Haunted League moments.
That just goes on the second monitor. You're not paying attention. You're just like listening to it.
Oh, and then this one goes from the third monitor, and you watch both.
Ooh, both at the same time.
Well, actually, I don't think it's fair to assume someone. I think every gamer has like at least two monitors.
At least
I think
two.
second monitor Ghost on your phone on your desk. You're playing the podcast with your headphones on. So it's really muffled.
I just realized you don't really have anything to plug
I don't.
because you're not anywhere.
I'm off the grid.
You don't make videos. You don't stream. You don't use Twitter, Instagram.
No,
Yeah.
I don't use any of that.
So I guess
I'm just here for fun.
you would go subscribe to me and subscribe to this channel if you want more smug. I guess
Yeah, this will be the only place I'm gonna appear consistently.
Yeah. I was gonna say this.
There's
may,
not a smug channel.
You added There might be in the future. There might be.
Hard maybe. Hard
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm not emphasis on the might.
All right. Well,
Yeah, all right.
I don't even know how to do an outro. Cut it.
Yeah,
Cut it down.
I'll see you guys next week.